Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So I know it's been a while since I've done a guide, but today we are going to be doing the Tower of Astral Fusion, which is in the psychologically unsafe towers. And yeah, I just died on floor 6, I think, so I'm just redoing the tower. But anyways, yeah, I'm not gonna add all that intro stuff that I did in the last guide just because that took 5 hours, and I really don't think it was worth it considering the views that one got. Didn't really get that many more. So yeah, it might lag at first, but as you can tell, this is a descending tower, and it is bottom remorseless. So the gameplay is going to be a little harder though, because there's a safety net on every floor. So for this truss, just climb down and then flick off. That truss can be a little hard, and obviously the difficulty of the raw gameplay is going to be a little harder than mid remorseless or than bottom remorseless. Just because, it's descending. Then just go off this. You can jump or walk onto that truss, but just know that you'll hit your head if you jump. Then I like to go down a little on this truss, so I can jump off. And then here, if you see a darker colored platform, that means that there's something under it that you need. So just press the button with the skull. If it has a skull, it will disable the teleporter and allow you to go to the next floor. So now we're on floor 2. So just do this wraparound. And it should teleport you and not glitch like it just did for me. But if you do it normally, it should teleport you. And now make sure to just walk across there. It's so much easier. And then go down a bit, jump off, and then shift into there. Now we have a little jump where we have to kind of do an S maneuver. Make sure you know how to do those if you do this tower, because it's a good skill to know. Now to get in position with this silhouette, and then do A and S. And yeah, just get this button. And now just backtrack back to this part. So now that you got the button, you should be able to go down to this truss. Okay, so the good news is you don't have to get that button again if you fail. But anyways, I'm just going to head down to this truss, kind of go to this corner area, and then just jump down to there. And then jump into this teleporter. And now you have another safety net, by the way. So now we have to do something called a button hunt. So just get that button. We have to get 4 total. Now get that one. Third one is on this wall, and then the fourth one is also on the wall. Once you got all 4 buttons, you can go up to this truss. Literally just hold, don't hold D. I actually like to hold W and D. Yeah, I think it's best to hold W and D on that truss. But now jump down to here. Make sure you can catch yourself on that truss though, because you have to land on a truss. And then kind of turn into that 1 stud gap. And now hit this morpher, but make sure you come back. And you have 7 seconds, so it is pretty tight. But now jump into that teleporter. Make sure you hit that button before you jump down, and then you can jump down to floor 4. So for floor 4, just get on this corner of the truss. Yeah, I am playing with a couple friends. And then just jump down to this truss, and then go here. Now just go in the same position as the silhouette, go into this truss, or the X pusher, and then just kind of walk off like that. So now you can jump here, and now we have some really weird falling platform thing. Anyways, just jump down to this bottom one, and then just jump onto the truss, and then it should go back up. Once again, that falling platform is really weird, but yeah. Now anyways, you can go down to this truss, kind of climb down. And now go onto this box, and then once it falls down, you can jump off. And now make sure you hit this button, and then just let it respawn you. And now you are on floor 5. So for floor 5, jump down to this truss, hit that teleporter, and now you can do some of these wraps. As you can tell, some of these wraps are even high remorseless to insane level. But it's really just because you get a safety net at every floor that they just make the raw gameplay harder. But for that flick, don't actually jump. Just kind of flick. And now for that one, you will hit your head on the ball. Then we gotta wrap in between those two cylinders and do not do what I did. Okay, so for this jump, just make sure you're facing this sphere and then land on that platform. Don't do it the other way because it is so much harder. Now you can just land in there and then go to this. Now make sure you hit that button, and now you are on floor 6. So as you may notice, the frame of the tower kind of ends like right there. If you fall outside the tower here, your run is over. This is how I fell last time. So please make sure to not fail any of these jumps, or you will lose your run. And now we are still outside of the tower, so please be very careful. Because if you fall, you will not respawn. And now we're back in the tower, so you will respawn if you fall, but try not to fall, or else you have to do the outside section again. So for this part, we have these trusses, so kind of just walk across them. And by the way, this spinner under us is an ouch brick, so it will deal 20 damage per hit. And I'm just going to try to avoid it. But now we just jump down to here. And then jump up to this. Yeah, so as you can see, I just got hit and I dealt 20 damage. But it really isn't that bad. So now we just hit this elevator. And now we are on floor 7. So now you will not have to deal with outside sections until floor 9 or 10, which both have one. And floor 10's is the entire floor. Kinda. You'll see what I mean once we get there. But for this truss, just kind of go down a bit and then jump off and press shift. Now here, kind of jump down, go low, and then just jump to this elevator. And make sure you're going forward so you can land on that truss. Now jump down to here. And we have to flick into that small gap. Now from here we have to go to this truss. And then just kind of walk off and do that wraparound. And now here I like to land like right before the X pusher. I find that way easier. And now once you're as far as you can, literally just jump off. Don't press any keys. And then once you hit the elevator, hold D to get over here. So now this next section is really weird. You want to hit this button. Then hit that button, then hit this one, and then once you hit this 8-second one, you want to, wait. Okay guys, so I apologize for that. I actually figured out what to do. So you hit this one, hit this one, hit this one, and then once you have that 8-second one, you want to go around this thing, hit the 10-second one, and then do this truss, and then hit that button. So now you can progress. I'm sorry, that part's just a little confusing, so I got stumped up. But anyways, just do that truss. And you can go down here. And you'll have to drop down to this truss, go across, flick up, and then jump down here. So now just make sure you hit that button, and you are on floor 8. So yeah, this tower's pretty short. But anyways, once you're on floor 8, just do this. You can flick and jump. Well, actually, I think you have to flick and jump. But you will hit your head. So now I like to go a little lower. And then just jump off and press shift. Then once I'm about right here, and kind of squeeze through that gap and climb on this truss. Now flick up to this truss. You can go down a bit if you want. And then jump and press shift. So now we have some like really weird icy conveyor thing. Pretty much just do that. It can take a couple tries, but just know the speed of the conveyor and you should be fine. So now we have another one of those X pushers like the one on floor 4, which I just did. Or like, it was like around floor 4. But you get what I mean. And now press this button and you are on floor 9. So to start off floor 9, none of this is outside. I will let you know when we're at the outside section, don't worry. So just flick up to this button, go around the truss, and then flick up to this. I like to use shift flick for that, but I guess normal flicking could work too. And then just jump to this button, and then jump in the safety net, or the, yeah, safety net. So now the next button, you have to go on this truss and not be an absolute idiot like me and keep failing it over and over. You want to go on this truss, and then once it gets to the edge, you want to flick around. And then this flick can take some time, but you kind of just want to get how they are, and then try to shift flick and hope you get it. So now that you got both of those, it is time for 9 outside. Woohoo. So you want to jump, wait. So you want to take this X pusher over. You want to jump up, and then you can go under that on that side. So now you are on 9 outside. This outside consists of about 5 jumps, with one of them being hard, and that's this one. Just kind of flick off and then try to jump in. And then once you hit this button, you only have one more obstacle left, which is floor 10. So after you have done all 3 of those buttons and done 9 outside, you can jump to here, and you're welcome to floor 10. This floor can be very stressful, because as you can see, you have 3 lives, and then the net will disappear. So really try not to speedrun. On my first attempt here, I did not see that you had only 3 lives, so I literally just, like, speedran, because I just thought that there was no harm in falling, and then I failed. So, yeah. I'm telling you right now, you have 3 lives, and you will die if you use them all. Well, if you die after using all of them. But anyways, from here, you have another one of those, like, S-wraps. And we want to jump around to this. And now, please make sure to jump on this side. Do not jump on the X side, or you'll be forced to use a life. Now, for this part, get where they are. Hold W and kind of turn your camera with D. And then you should be able to kind of climb up. So now we got to jump to this truss. Flick it down to here. I literally almost just failed that. But yeah, once you're here, jump to this. Jump to this truss, flick up. And then here you want to jump, hit the button, and then jump onto that platform. And now you are pretty much done. Just please don't fail that. And then jump up here, hit the button, and you beat the tower. GG's. So yeah, hopefully this guide helped you out. If you enjoyed it, please consider dropping a like and subscribing. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.